So, let's see here. Looks like everything is working, and let me make sure that the sound is can you guys all see me okay and everything? Oh, it's so nice to connect with you all again. I really missed having my group over the last few months, but it's also been a really wonderful time of going inward and connecting with some new guides and getting some new revelations. And I think the period we've had since the solstice in December up until now has been a really amazing time of transformation for all of us and for the earth. And the reason I wanted to connect with you all today, not only because I miss you dearly, but also because um, the earth has been going through so much accelerated, rapid release and change that because we are so tied in and connected to her through our DNA and through every element in our body that comes from her body, we are all feeling that same release and that same acceleration of our ascension. And during this period, I've begun working with 6 different divine feminine masters, and one of them, of course, you already know, is Mari. She's my mantis guide. Earth is and the energy of Earth is the other one, and then there's 4 others. And I'm gonna bring in a message from this council of divine feminine masters. The other 4 are Kuan Yin, Mother Mary, White Buffalo Calf Woman, and Isis. All of these lovely divine feminine, um, energies have worked with me over the years individually, but it's just lately that I think because my, frequency has increased and my DNA's ability to hold more light and to hold more energy, it's now, possible for me to connect with all of them at once, and each one of them has a message for us today. So I'm gonna bring in this conglomeration of energy and share some messages with you for our time that we're going through right now, and happy equinox, everyone. If you're down in the Southern Hemisphere, happy fall equinox, and if you're in the North, happy spring. It's such a wonderful time of transition, whichever direction you're going in, and it's really about new beginnings or transformation. Either way, whether you're moving into the months of dark or whether you're moving into the months of more light, both are ripe and rich for transformation for all of us. And that's what these equinoxes represent. Also represent the opportunity for us to examine where we are holding ourselves in the energy of polarity. Because as the earth ascends, we are going to be moving out of being the planet of polarity. Earth has already shifted this energy. If you connect into her body right now, you will notice a big difference from how she used to feel. She is so much lighter, so much more expanded. Her internal space, which used to feel to me like I would move down through caverns and dark spaces, just feels like this huge, huge sphere of light now, sphere of golden light. And so all of those rapid changes are upon us. It's all because of what Earth is going through, and it's also all because we live on this planet of choice, and every choice we make creates energy. And that energy is both assisting and not always assisting Earth's ascension. But what is clear now is that we are at this choice point where we are either going to go with Earth in her ascension or we are going to move on to a different planet. We're gonna move to a different system that doesn't match the frequency that's here, but matches the frequency if we choose not to move. So we're really at a crossroads right now for humanity. We're at a crossroads for every being that is incarnated here, whether that's plant, animal, human, what have you. We're all at this moment where we get to choose to either flow along with Earth or move on to a different experience. It doesn't mean that there's going to be a cataclysm tomorrow, that's not what I'm saying at all, but it does mean that it's going to get more and more obvious that what's happening on Earth is going to require us to step into our frequency, connect with it, and allow our physical beings, our bodies, to vibrate in the same frequency with her through the releasing we do, through the energy portal that we become, and through our own evolution in consciousness. And as we evolve, we match her step for step, and this whole process feels a lot easier, feels a lot more streamlined, feels more joyful. And that's really, at the end of the day, what's possible here. This is an incredibly joyful time. This is an incredibly wonderful time. Earth is finally at a stage where she can expand in her consciousness. She is ready to go to the next level, and she already is going to the next level. And I'm excited that each of you are here with me today to work with our DNA, work with our bodies, and bring ourselves into the physical manifestation of the connection of that energy. And so let's get in and get a few words from this wonderful group of guides, and then we will do a meditation together. And we're going to be working with our DNA in every cell of our being, not just in one area of the body, but we're literally going to work with the cells across our entire being, through our blood, through our tissues, through our brain, through our heart. And by doing so, we're going to bring our DNA into a resonant frequency that matches Earth right now, and also give it instructions for release and how to hold more light. Because that is what the guides have been telling me is the most important thing right now is that we ascend in our physicality to hold more light and to um, create more light. I just got a message that my audio is not clear, and I want to make sure that if that's the case, that before I bring the guides in, that we clear that up. So let me see here if I can get in that. Is everyone else having that same phenomenon with, um, the, um, the audio? Yes, you are. Okay, thanks. Well, let's fix that first then. Okay, let's see. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, great. It must mean that my microphone isn't turned on all the way, so let's see if I can get that to work here. I usually do this on, Zoom, which is a lot more easy for me to manage, and so, I do apologize that it keeps telling me I don't have access to these features. Let's see. Uh, Seemed like a great idea to do YouTube Live. But now you guys are having a hard time hearing me, and so I wonder if that's the case. Da, 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 da. I don't see anywhere on here to change. It's better now? It is? Okay, the sound is not too bad, okay. Um, okay. Well, I hope it's not too bad because there is not too much I can do about changing it right now, I think, because I see that my microphone is plugged in, and we see that that should be working, so I'm not sure why the sound isn't good, guys. Still distortion. Hmm, well, it's better now. Well, I guess if it's really bad, it's better now. So is it going in and out? Is that what's going on? Good now. Okay. Too many things open. I don't have yeah, maybe. How's that? Is that better? It's fine. Okay. Yes. Okay, good. I did close the other windows that were open, so thanks for that. But it's better now. Yay! Okay, good. Thanks, guys. Next time it'll be better. It'll be easier. All right. So I'm gonna get connected in. Okay, good. Okay, good. I'm going to have everybody close their eyes for a moment and take a couple of nice deep breaths with me. And we're going to start this way to get all of our energy synchronized and aligned. So with your eyes closed, take some nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. As you breathe, you're creating space within your physical being for your soul energy to flow in. You're allowing more of your soul energy to connect with your physical being. Good. As you relax, allow roots to flow down from your body into the floor and down into the earth. And watch as those roots travel down from the chakras and the soles of your feet and from your lower chakras below the root. And just see that connection flowing down from you in energy and moving down through earth and into her body. Your roots flow into her body and move downward and into this beautiful light. All of Earth's body is beautiful golden light. And as your roots flow into this golden light, they make that connection with her, that divine eternal connection with Mother Earth. We send her our deep gratitude and our love. And that energy is reflected back through us, through our roots and into our bodies. And it creates this strong bond between your heart and Earth's body that is natural and flowing and brings you back to your natural state of being, your prime state of being, and reminds you the truth of who you are, a beautiful divine being of light that is co-evolving with Earth, this magnificent energy and soul. And we thank you for your connection today. And we enter into the space in love and in connection with you. And each one of you present here today brings with you the full energy of your soul, all of its wisdom, all of its connection through time and space, as well as its timelessness. We honor each of you, and we have worked with each of you in our own way at different times in your perception of linear time. And each of you knows us by name and knows us by energy. And we come together at this time as the soul of Earth is transitioning into an amplitude of expression that is an alliance and is reflection of her true being. She is ascending through energy. She is ascending through time and space, and she is ascending out of the plane of reality that she has been inhabiting for many millions of years and moving into a new phase of her expression. And you lucky humans are here to do this with her. You are here to witness. You came to witness this ascension, as well as join in your own ascension. And this is your truth, that you are here to participate in this. And each of you will participate in your own way. And that is beautiful. And each of us has been alongside you through the millennia, through the lifetimes, through the expressions of self as element, as wind, as animal, as plant, as human, as extra dimensional visitor. All has happened, all has occurred, and all continues to be possible here as you explore new territories of energy and new expressions of light. Each of you has come to bear witness and participate in this at this time. And many of you have been waiting for many eons for this, and others of you have arrived just for this. Some of you are walk-ins, and others of you are travelers from other dimensional fields. All is welcome. And today, with this momentous energy field that is present in and around Earth and through the cosmic connections, you have an opportunity to transcend yet again some of the aspects of the third dimensional reality which you have grown accustomed. One of the main aspects of that reality is choice, and choice arises out of variance, out of one or the other. It is natural for you as biological beings to make choices from a place rooted in a belief system of good versus bad, less, more, evil, divine, easy, hard. In reality, all choices are valid, and there is no value placed upon energy. Energy is. Choice is an aspect of this realm. While you are here, you are also an aspect of this realm. But you are also timeless. You are also soul. In fact, you are mainly soul. And this is but one expression of your soul that you are focused upon in this moment, connecting to and experiencing. And we would like to share with you what a physical being in this transitioning reality can do to harmonize yourselves to the ever-changing and increasingly intense energy here as it occurs to you in intensity increasing. From our perspective, it is merely moving into higher octaves of frequency, but because your physical beings are not acclimated to these frequencies, and in fact, you acclimated from the time that you arrived here in physicality, to a very specific earth frequency. And it has always been Earth's frequency that has kept you connected, grounded, healthy, peaceful. And now, as that frequency changes, your body must also change to travel along with Earth. Each of us brings our own energy of connection and wisdom into how to best do this, how to do this, we should say, with ease and grace, and to allow for your expansion. The earth teaches that it is through connection to her that you will ascend naturally by continually looping your energy back into hers. You will continually upgrade your own system to move in step with hers, honoring, connecting, and flowing her energy through your body is the first step. Mari teaches us that it is through our physicality, through our DNA, that we ascend. We have come to experience physicality. We have come to learn and to grow through that physicality. We have also come to have the experience of ascending and transcending this frequency into a higher one through our physicality. Specifically, that means through the frequency that our DNA and the light that our DNA is able to hold. Your DNA is crystalline in nature. It absorbs, it understands, it transforms, and it emits. Every part of your DNA is like a crystal. You are a crystal. You, just like all other crystals, can be infused with energy in order to perform, as you might say, in a specific way. The human body is no different. The human body is the crystal. You can infuse your body with light and energy, intention, and your body will become your vehicle of transcendence. And that is what we will do today. Through this journey of humanness, you have encountered great emotional challenges, highs and lows, many experiences. Kuan Yin comes in to remind us that our compassion for self and other is our vehicle of transcendence. Through divine compassion, we can put away the judgment, let go of the lens of dichotomy and dark and light, and allow all to be loved with our compassion, all to be accepted through our compassion, and finally, all to be integrated through our compassion. The integration of all aspects of self are what is possible when we operate from a compassionate heart. And to maintain that compassionate heart requires integrity. And White Buffalo Calf Woman teaches us integrity. She teaches how to use our word as a symbol of that integrity and how to utilize our voice to speak our truth in integrity. That the way you use your voice as an expression of your mind and an expression of your heart is key to your expression and ascension. Mother Mary teaches us that it is through divine love, through this energy, which is so much more than the human definition of love. It is the energy that is behind all life. It is the frequency of creation. And that when we can come into a place of loving self, knowing self as soul, letting go of the judgments we have upon self, then it is very easy for us to let go of the judgments of others. And when we come into harmony with the energy of our soul, it is easy to love the self. It is easy to know that love is the energy behind all. And all of this, Isis reminds us, creates a power within us. And we become power-filled with her connection. She reminds us what this beautiful power does and what this beautiful power creates. And that together, in these frequencies, we create new earth alongside earth. That we become the energy and the power behind the movement. Each of these divine feminine masters holds the container for our connection here today. Each one of you held in this energy lovingly. Each one of you known at the level of your soul. Good. Okay. I want to thank you each for being here. This is Jaylene. I want to thank each of you for also having the courage during this time on the planet when so many things are changing to show up every day, to continue to release those things that are difficult for you, that are emotional, that sink down into the roots of why you came to Earth this time, what you came to release. Each of you shows up each day to move through and ascend through all of that. And it takes courage, and it also takes courage to be a human on the planet right now, because you came here for a reason. Absolutely. Each one of you came here for a reason. You wouldn't be on this live call right now if you hadn't, because this is a very special time. And I know that I feel great joy for what is happening right now. as we watch things unravel around us, the more we can let go of what is occurring to us and just stay connected to those energies and stay in resonance with earth and the physical being and all of the energies of these guides, it will become very easy for us to recognize that there is a split going on, a bifurcation going on, and that we choose the energy that feels harmonious with where Earth is going. There absolutely will become two timelines present, or actually, probably multiple timelines present on this planet. And it's not as though somebody will suddenly disappear unless their soul has it in for them to leave. But what I'm referring to actually is that we will still be here, but your experiences and your reality will feel completely different to you than perhaps maybe a neighbor who is not moving along step with Earth right now. So you'll both be operating in the same place spatially, but your experiences will be completely different. And that's really what is starting to happen at a very rapid rate right now. I'm starting to witness it. And I think we all have, yes, law of vibration, exactly. We're all starting to notice this more and more, and it's only going to become more intense as the next few years go on. We are at a really critical juncture in Earth's ascension. So, today for our meditation, what I'd like to do is move through your body. I'm going to create this collective space again. The container's already been created by these beautiful guides. But we're going to work with every cell in your body. I'm going to call your cells to the space. I'm going to be doing some tones to make some shifts in your DNA. And what we're doing actually is we are bringing your DNA into an ascension pattern. Everybody's DNA is already, I would say, reacting to and receiving the call to ascend. Sometimes there can be hiccups or tangles of energy that slow it down, cause some drag. And through the acceptance of all, we're going to release that drag. And we're going to allow your DNA to really fill up with the light that is present right now. We have a tremendous amount of photonic light coming in from our sun and from beyond our sun. Not only our sun, but our sun acts as a gateway or a portal for other suns information to come in, whether it's from Sirius, from other large galactic bodies. So we're receiving a lot of information right now to come back into our knowing. And it's not something that you have to learn or relearn. It's all in your DNA. Your DNA knows this already. It's just about remembering. It's basically just about dusting off your DNA so that it can shine more brightly and it can remember how to hold the light. Even you as a physical being, if you've been incarnated on Earth many times, which many of you have, or if you've been incarnated into other star systems, your your DNA, which is holographic and is an energy ecosystem, it remembers, it knows how to hold high frequencies. It knows how to allow you to hold the energy of the fourth, the fifth dimension and beyond. It already knows how to do this. So what we're doing today is we are nudging it, we're dusting it off a little bit to remember. We're helping it to come back into that memory. I'm going to be going down through each of the 12 strands that we access most readily from this dimension. And then as I do that, it's going to start opening up channels within you. And each one of the strands relates to different dimensional frequencies in a unique way. And each one of these portals and openings of these different strands connects you to different guides, different aspects of yourself, to your Akash, to your divine essence, to your angelic team, to the energy of creation, to the energy of transcendence. All of this is available through your DNA. That's why Mari talks about the DNA being the vehicle of transcendence for us while we are physical, because it is the DNA that carries the memories and the energy of this. And so through our DNA today, we're going to create that expansion and opening, and your consciousness is already there waiting for you. Your consciousness has already been through this. On the other side of all of this, you have already ascended. Remember that. There's no way you can get this wrong, and there's no way that you're not going to get there. There's no step that you have to worry about missing. There's nothing that you have to worry about. So while we're doing the meditation, you can just let go and let be, because you're all getting there. Mari says to me all the time, no soul left behind. Even those humans that don't choose to participate in this ascension with Earth at this time will get there eventually. And because the soul exists in a timeless state, there is no rush. There is no rush. Many of you came here specifically to do this with Earth, though. And I believe many of you on this meeting are part of that group, part of that crew. And that's why you're drawn to this type of work at this time. That's why you're drawn to work with your DNA, because you know that the DNA needs to remember how to do this. And so we can remind it, and we're going to remind it through each strand. And then I'm going to allow them to take me around the collective group's energy to see if there are specific themes that need to be addressed or released. I'll let you guys know what those are as I move through them. And otherwise, just relax. Again, I'll be doing some tones. I'll be using my bowl probably. I have my heart frequency bowl here. And together, we will create an ascension pattern in our bodies. Very excited about this. Okay. So again, let's close our eyes and take some nice deep breaths. Just feel yourself settling into your body and allowing the energy to expand and unfurl. We're going to enter into the physical body and the energy bodies via the heart. So as you relax your breathing, I want you to begin imagining a spiral of energy right at your heart chakra. And this spiral of energy represents the golden mean, which connects us into divine creation. Allow your consciousness to begin traveling down through this spiral and moving deeper and deeper into the core of your heart frequency. Allow your consciousness to flow into this space. And we create this beautiful container of space between all who are here today. Through the connection of each of our hearts. And it is through the portal of the heart that we connect into our greater soul energy. Self as soul, soul as self. Rest in this space. Allow yourself to let go and release anything that draws you, distracts you out of this space through the breath. Each of our divine feminine guides helps to create this container and this sacred space. Through this frequency, we begin with the two lower strands, strands 1 and 2, to open the portal, to allow these energies to flow in and to become one with your physicality. We open these doorways through our intention and through the frequency of love and compassion, joy and transcendence. We open these doors. And we move into the frequency of the first strand, which holds as the base of our being and anchors the energy of all strands into its structure. We release from this strand the energies of trauma, the energies of memories from the emotions that have become connected to, lodged into place through belief. We open that to go with love and grace. We allow it to release now. And the theme for this strand is the battle between the good and the evil within us. It is the holding ourselves outside of love because of the belief that we are not the good, but that somewhere we are also the evil. And we let go of this and know that we are all things at all times. We are all. And there is only energy. And this allows us to flow into the space of the second strand, which is the divine translator of information as it flows through the Akashic field, as it flows through the physical environment, and comes into action in the DNA. And it is in this strand that we release the need for the DNA to express energies of disharmony, energies of disease, energies of discord. We allow that to go now, to release with grace, with love. We allow that to release. We accept all aspects of physicality, of physical self. We no longer hold any part of our bodies in judgment. We recognize that every cell of our being is sacred. Every cell of our being sings the song of our soul. It is timeless. It is vast. We come now into the third strand. And the third strand teaches us how to transition from physicality into energy. And this we feel in every cell of our being. As we evolve through consciousness, we recognize that we are becoming more light and less matter, which means the light waves that have moved through us and turned into particles begin to soften and become more wave-like. The third strand teaches us how to transition between the different states of being. It is the gateway into the fourth dimension to know how to transition. Hmm. And now, as we have moved up in these octaves of frequency together, we move into that space of the fourth strand. And the fourth strand helps us to remember that we are beings of light, and as such, that we come and go, and that we hold and maintain a mosaic of frequencies that allow us to be both ethereal and physical, that we begin to embody our gifts, and that we begin to see that which has been unseeable, to hear that which has been silent, to know what has been just out of reach, to feel what is all around us, to become fully embodied, sensitive beings, utilizing all 12 senses, all aspects of the electromagnetic field. We become one with the field around us as fourth dimensional beings. This DNA comes to us. It sings its song of memory because you have been elemental before. You have been a fourth dimensional creature before, a fourth dimensional being. You know this frequency. It is just about reawakening it within you. And very importantly, releasing the fear of becoming more fourth dimensional, because there is fear in the human nervous system, fear of disappearing, fear of feeling too much, fear of stepping into the unknown. What does this mean for my body? What does this mean for my life? What it means is that you become a full-fledged energy being in a physical form that is not tied to any state of being, that is fluid and flexible with the electromagnetic field, that has full connection to that field, and that is breathing in the energy and breathing out the energy. You become the breath of life. You become tied to, connected to, an expression of the energy that animates all life. And this is what it means to be fourth dimensional. One as a being that is like the breath of the electromagnetic field, you are finally ready to transcend into the fifth dimension, which is the dimension of change. And your DNA is morphogenic, and it can change and morph to the field around it. It is very labile, it is very adaptable. And having DNA that adapts to the environment, when it's done from a place of understanding, fully understanding, and being one with that environment, you become an agent of change that moves with the energy that is around you. And it is through the fifth dimension that you begin to understand yourself fully and how adaptable you are, how nimble, how resilient. And this releases us from timelines of belief that has us stuck in short time frames of existence here or any time frame of existence anywhere. It is within your control. It is within your adaptability and your ability to change. This is your revelation and your revolution. Your transformation occurs through the connection into this frequency. No no ene, no no ene, ene yo, no ene, ene yo, no no ene yo, no no ene yo, no no ene yo. This is the frequency of freedom in this fifth dimension. Freedom, true freedom. This is what you experience here, and this is what your DNA is yearning for, true freedom. We bring in, we embody the freedom, true freedom. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, oh, in the sixth field of awareness and the connection of your DNA through the sixth strand, you enter into the space of creation because you have brought your frequency into the space where you become a vehicle of creation, because you are at a frequency that creates from neutrality, creates from love, from joy, from compassion. And what you create blossoms and flows energy and creates more. Your creations beget more creations. They're like fractals. They continue on and on and on through infinity. And this creation is guided by your angelic team. And it is the energy of the angels that flows through the seventh strand and into the sixth strand that fuels the creation of this reality. And so in the creation of New Earth together, we learn how to create through our DNA. And the energy that our DNA holds, adapts to, becomes congruent with, breathes in, allows through love, releasing fear, holds in the physical. All of this creation flows through you, through this divine portal that you are. And it is through the seventh strand that we invite more of the energy of our angelic teams, the ascended masters. It is your home stream, the stream of energy from which you arise as a soul. We connect you into that stream of energy of your creation, of your origination. And we allow your DNA to sing the songs of its origin from this beautiful stream of golden light that flows through the seventh strand. All of your divine energy, all of your divine will, all of your divine power flowing through every cell of your body. Every cell of your being is golden light. And as we come to the eighth strand, the eighth frequency, we enter into the space of all of our own hall of records, as it is an expression of all of the universe and all the divine hall of records. It is yours, and it is also that of everyone's, because we all reflect each other's experiences and we are all one. We are all the same energy. And so every experience you've had, every trauma, every joy belongs to you and belongs to the all. And through total acceptance and integration of these energies from the eighth strand, we allow ourselves to become one. And the oneness permeates every cell of your being. Good. The ninth strand is where we release or we let go. The ninth strand is the place of completion and bringing us into the clean slate for the creation, for the rebirth, for the renewal. So the ninth and the 10th strands work together. They weave together, creating the sign of the infinity. So we work with these two strands together because they operate in unison and in harmony. Where one energy is transformed, it creates the new energy. Where one energy is released, it creates the opportunity for a new experience. The letting go begets the creation of the new. So this theme comes in specifically for this time on this planet when we continue to release and to let go of those things that were experiences that we had in matter and form. And as we move into a state of energy and lightness of being, we no longer need to hold on to those energies. We give them up to this black hole. And through the other side, as we travel through it, clean, fresh, and new, We are in the state to embark upon new journeys, to embark upon new experiences, and to be in the energy of creating every day anew. And that is what the ninth and the 10th strands bring into focus for us. We come to the 11th strand. This is the foundation, this is the structure of the universe as it comes in through the divine in the 12th strand. The 12th strand is the representation through these 12 strands of the divine, of the all, of the oneness. And as the oneness flows through the 11th strand, it begins to create the structure for all of this to unfold. It is the scaffolding behind the universal architecture of creation. It creates our foundations of being. And it is done in a fluid, beautiful way that allows for any possibility. Infinite numbers of possibilities. So we bring our DNA into harmony with this cosmic connection of structure and function and form and beauty and freedom, knowing that that structure can be in any form, infinite. And now we are ready to receive this divine light that comes in through the 12th strand, and it showers over everything, golden light, beauty, freedom, ease, grace, love. That divine energy, that divine power is welcomed, is received by your physical being through sound. And so together with me now, we're going to resonate with the sound of Om through the body. We're going to do this 3 times together to bring this frequency into our being of the divine energy. Good. All that energy flowing through every cell of your being, all of your DNA, guided by this energy and this light, you becoming harmonious and one with this path of ascension for your soul, for earth, for all beings connected to and radiant with this energy. Your energy matters. Your energy is helping to create a field of connection through time and space for so many beings who are moving along in this ascension pattern with us. Your energy matters. You are important to this process. You came here for this. You are part of this experience. You are moving back into the oneness. Leone, 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 breathe into your body. Breathe into every cell of your being. Know yourself as this divine being of light. You remember. You are one. Okay. Begin to move your body around a bit, fully connecting with your physical being. We connected in through the heart, and this space remains active. You do not need to shut it down because we are the open heart. And the open heart that knows itself freely needs no protection. It is a vehicle of radiation of the transcendence. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here and for doing this with me and for helping me to bring in these guides and this whole process. They show up when you show up. So it's a beautiful thing to connect this way and to move through this energy together. We're all moving through this together, and there are many amazing things on the horizon for all of us. I know it. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in every soul of my being, every soul of my being, every cell of my being, which is every soul of my being, too. You're so welcome. Thank you guys for being here. Super fun to connect with you. Sorry about the little hiccups in the beginning. I'll get it. I'll get it. And we'll do more meditations in the coming months for sure. For sure. Absolutely love connecting with you all this way. And if the YouTube gods have been kind, this will be recorded and archived on YouTube, and then I will post it up for you guys. And look for more announcements through my newsletter. If you enjoy this meditation, please subscribe to my channel so that I can create more content for you and it's easier and I get little more controls with my sound and all that good stuff. That's super helpful to me. Thank you so much. And I look forward to hearing about your experiences. You guys can connect to me if you'd like to do some personalized work through a session, or if you are grappling with releasing energies from some past life stuff that's coming up, or from deep within your soul that you're having a hard time releasing and letting go of. Sometimes it helps to have another perspective to go in there and visualize what's going on and to help you move through that energy. You can find my session booking link on my website, and I'd love to work with each of you individually. Um, and otherwise, I'll be posting more videos to YouTube and channeled messages through both my newsletter and YouTube. All right, everybody, have a wonderful night or morning if you're in the Southern Hemisphere. Enjoy the seasons to come. And thank you so much for being here. Bye for now. Thank you. Bye.